Hey everybody, SlayerXTR here with GamerFusion.com and Pioneer Gaming, and I bring you Shadowrun Returns. The DLC Dragonfall comes out on the 27th. It is done by Harebrained Schemes, as you can see down below here. Now, if you don't know what Shadowrun is actually a D&D conversion for the tabletop, which is supposed to be really good. I have never played it, but so you'll see a lot of RPG elements in this game, because that's what this is an RPG. But I am not covering actual Shadowrun Returns. I'll be covering its expansion pack. It's the DLC for Dragonfall, where you actually play a new group of runners that actually fight and do some story in Berlin as you fight corruption and a bunch of other stuff, and you work jobs. And it's just something, you know, that really is interesting in a game. You don't see these very often like this. Now, there are some things I'm going to say about Shadowrun Returns itself, and let's get into that right now. Let's go ahead and I want to go into the character creation screen after I go through options. Now, the options I don't really like here, because for the simple fact you don't have much here. You got your, your difficulty, your text speed, language, input. That's all great and fine, but you don't have anything for your keys because it's mostly just point and click. But what I don't like is the options you have for video. You do not have much here to work with. All you get is HD textures and high-res scale model. So you don't really have much, and you have anti-aliasing, which I have it set to none because it doesn't really matter in a game like this, I don't think. If it's maybe like first-person shooter or something, I could see more why it would be good. Then you have projection mode, which doesn't really matter. Most of these don't really matter except for resolution, HD textures, and full screen. Of course, you've got your sounds here, master volume, music volume, which doesn't affect the music you're hearing now. Ambient volume, sound volume. I believe ambient volume or sound volume is going to be what turns down. Like, there's not really any voice acting in this. It's just straight out text. So let's go into the character customization. The Dead Man's Switch is actually the game that came with Shadowrun. Version, this must have been updated because you actually just do stuff in. They just had updated this, so we're actually going to go into just the character customization, and then after that I will actually be doing the walkthrough for this for Shadowrun Returns, for the actually updated version. For the first little bit, I'm actually waiting for Dragonfall. So these first two that you're going to see of this video are going to be just covering the character customization, the options, which we just covered, and the combat system. After that, I am actually going to not do any more until Dragonfall is unlocked for me, which will be another day or so. So we have, your genders, your male or female. You have the human race. As you can see, is basically your standard standard race. You got humans have 3 karma, maximum stats, body 9, quickness 9, strength 9. They have all their stats are rounded across the board. Now, elves have 1 to charisma. They don't get the extra 3 karma, which are the skill points. Excuse me, I'm still getting over a cold. Maximum stats that they have is non-body, quickness 11, strength 9, charisma 12, intelligence 9. They're just as well rounded too, except they have 1 or 2 in each, like quickness and charisma. That sounds about right. Or you got dwarves as well. Well, have +1 to willpower. I don't understand why. I guess I could, because dwarves are known to cast like or spells, like shamanistic. So that does kind of make sense a little bit, but I figured they would have a little bit more like stamina or something is what they would add to it, or body. But you have 11 body, quickness 9, strength 12, charisma 9, intelligence 9, willpower 11. So actually, you can tell they're a little bit stronger, a little bit more health, but they have a little bit extra willpower. So it makes them good for classes like your shaman or your mage. Orcs, you already know what they are. They have +1 to body, so they're more resilient against stuff going on. So they would be great for your melee and your gunning class, stuff that takes a lot of damage. because they have +1 to body, so they have like a 14 body, which is pretty badass. Quickness 9, Strength 12, Charisma 8, Intelligence 8, and Willpower 9. That makes them that kind of class that can run in and just rumble with the best of them. The Troll is big as fuck. Look how big he is compared to the other characters. Holy crap. They have +1 to body and strength, so they would be phenomenal for the Street Samurai class or any kind of melee type class. They're 17 body, quickness 8, 15 strength, charisma 6 for intelligence, and willpower 9. So anything other than the Street Samurai, that's gonna be your best. So we're gonna pick for ours. We're gonna just pick we'll pick a human. We're gonna go Street Samurai. And the options, like when you do this, you have to actually do. You can do auto, which every time you select an auto, it selects these character portraits, but none of them look like them. Like that guy has. Well, I guess that's far. He's actually bald headed. They have the hair and everything, but like they have tattoos and stuff. They don't have them on their face, as you can see. Or like the implants, they don't have that. I mean, you have a guy that looks like Riddick. I mean, that is Riddick right there. But you don't have the glasses. But you can get them later on, I'm pretty sure, as part of your armor stuff. Or you can just make your own guy. You know, select hairstyles, select your colors. I mean, we'll go with that here. That's pretty ridiculous, but we'll keep it. Change the color of it. Make it yellow. Yeah, he could almost look like he's fucking Goku or something from Dragon Ball Z. You can't really do anything with horns because you don't have horns. That's for trolls. Continue to stats. The karma system. Now, karma is your basic skill points, and it is hard as hell to figure it out. Sort of, like you see, you've got all this stuff you can get. Well, we are Street Samurai, so we got to stick with body, quickness, and stuff like that. Quickness actually has your stuff to deal with ranged combat, like your guns and stuff, where you can get dodge, which helps you dodge physical attacks, or strength. But since we are Street Samurais, we need quickness above everything. Put us up there with body. We only have 4. And as you see, every time you spend karma, it will tell you how much karma it takes to spend on it. So when you add it, see, it just took 4 away from me. So now we want to get. Let's say we want to go into shotguns. You prefer shotguns, and we'll go. We'll go ranged combat. We can get one more else. Can't really get dodge. We can get close well, throwing weapons, biotech. Grant the bonus to hit points recovered while using a med kit. We'll go into that because we're going to be up in their face a little bit, taking damage. So we can confirm. And now we have adequate. Basically, that's how we talk in our social chat, like when we're talking to other NPCs, how we put ourselves off to be. That's what this is going to be like. So I'm the kind of guy that likes to be kind of, Shadowrunner. I like that kind of aspect. Now after this, we're going to actually name our character. I'm going to name him, of course. As I was saying before I cut myself off from Bandicam, that was a big fail on my part. If you guys want to see me do this game, let me know in the comments down below. I picture just covering Dragonfall DLC. That's what I'm planning on doing. But if you guys want to see me do Shadowrun Returns, the full game, I will do that gladly for you guys. It's actually a really fun game so far. There's a few things I don't like about it so far that I've played. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and cut this. And I'm going to do the combat stuff for you guys so you can see that as well. See how that goes for the next part. And then we'll talk more about the game there. Alright guys, we'll see you with GamerFusion.com, and I'm signing out.